Scaling your trading income is 10 times easier with an info business. You don't need to size up your trading. You don't need to scale your trading. You need to start an info business. So who am I? My name is Louis. Me and my team have generated 15 million for trading info businesses in the past few years, including trading discords and high ticket mentorships. And just last month, we took Brittany from under 10K a month to almost 100K cash collected within a 5-week period. These are some of the other clients in the space that we've worked with. We've got Dodgy, Jack, Keyflow, Mazzy, MMXM, some other ones. I mean, there's people left off that list. So let's get into it. So a lot of you are thinking right now, okay, selling trading education, selling a course is unethical. It's scammy because a lot of people think that if your main income comes from the info business, that your incentives are misaligned and it becomes a scam and it becomes unethical. But the reality is that like having an info business, doesn't, that's not how it works. So let's go for it. So trading alone adds no value to the world. Selling, doing e-com or selling products adds value to the world, right? But like just trading and just making money from trading, you're not adding anything to anyone's life. You're not creating any value for the world. Whereas teaching people to trade, you're helping people become profitable, okay? You're changing their lives. Oh, also, yeah, not sharing what you know is doing a disservice to the world. The world needs more credible, profitable educators, not less. We're not selling courses, we're changing lives. So Dodgy, one of our clients, has worked with thousands and thousands of traders, and he has made tons of people profitable. My own brother went from a complete beginner within 45 days of being mentored by Dodgy and secured a $1,500 or pounds payout from a prop firm in literally 45 days just by being mentored by Dodgy. Actually, without even a call, just literally went through Dodgy's course. So you not selling info and not teaching other people how to trade is costing the world, because every month, this is my favorite reason, every month that you don't teach people how to trade, people are buying courses from people who aren't actually profitable, right? People are getting scammed. And a lot of these people aren't profitable. If you actually are, that is rare, and you should teach people. Withholding what you know isn't humility. You're not being a good person by not selling a course. You're not being a nice guy. You're actually costing the world value, and there would be people who have had their lives changed by you if you did sell a course. Now, how does selling a course actually help you, right? Most people who are profitable traders think in their brain, okay, well, I'm just going to copy trade 20 prop firm accounts or just scale my trading account. But like, if you look at like Tory Trades, for example, her trading account, she has injected hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of info business profits into her trading account, and then she trades that, right? Now, you could say, okay, that's, just to, put big screenshots on the screen, and yes, that is one benefit of it. But the other part is just like, if you're a trader, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Just make more money on the money that you earn from the info business, invest it into your own personal trading account, and then whatever percent you earn a month is probably going to be better than a lot of other investment opportunities, right? So just scaling your trading account, we'll go over some numbers in a second, but it's much harder to get to huge income levels by just scaling your trading account if you're just a profitable trader right now, than by injecting the info business profits, right? So let's look at the numbers. So the percentage of profitable traders, as a whole of all traders is very small. But then within profitable traders, there's a much smaller percentage of those who get to numbers like that. 10 million, who trade all the way from like a 200K account to having, 10 million, let's say 10 million in prop firm funding, or even 10 million in a in a live account. Like we have a few ex-Goldman Sachs guys in our, who work with us, who have, 2-3 million in a live account, and they trade that. Getting to that point for you, if you're a profitable trader, maybe making 3K a month in prop firm payouts, maybe you're making 10K a month, whatever it is, getting to that point for you is going to be much harder through just trading alone and having that as your only source of income than it would be if you added an info business to it. So obviously not only does it, there's so many benefits to it, but obviously if you had 20K MRR with an info business on the side, injected that into a trading account or whatever you want to do with it, right? But let's say you want to take the trading info business profits and inject it into a trading account. If you were just making 2% a month on a trading account, or maybe you trade prop firms, these are the numbers, right? Within a year, okay, you trade a 100K live account, and at the end of the year, if you make 2% a month on average, 126K. If you add 15K a month of info business profits into that account and compound that 2% a month, that's what you end up with, right? So you skip that phase of sizing up slowly or adding on more prop firm accounts and all of that stuff. And then you also have the psychology benefits of having a secondary source of income, which has massive synergy with your trading. Because, you always hear traders saying, like, when you're starting out as a trader, don't quit your job, because if you have to make money trading to pay your bills, then your psychology is going to be way worse, right? So this is a way more leveraged way of achieving the psychology benefits of having a 9-to-5 job while you're starting out trading. But this time you actually get to have control over your income with the info business and scale that to whatever number you want, 100K a month, 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K a month. And then it's a flywheel. Okay, so we'll go over the capital flywheel in a second. But we were talking earlier about how only a small percentage of profitable traders get to actually scale up their trading to the numbers that you all dream about, because of realistically the psychology of sizing it up. The account size, as the account size gets better, that's the filter, is can you handle the pressure of a 2% loss or a 1% loss being a huge fucking amount of money? Like, can you handle that psychological pressure? That's the filter of who gets to be a profitable trader and make 5K a month versus who gets to be a profitable trader and scale that up to 50, 100, 500K a month in trading profits, right? And the other reason why, if you're a profitable trader, that you should start an info business is that I've spoken to hundreds, if not thousands, of traders, and they all say that having trading as their only source of income can get quite boring. There's not much fulfillment going on, and they need to fill their time with other stuff. So, and someone mentioned that they sometimes overtrade out of boredom if they have nothing else to do, sometimes you're waiting for your 9-to-5 friends to get off work so you can go do fun shit, because you just work an hour a day in the morning at New York Open, and then what the fuck else are you going to do with your day, right? This is the perfect solution to that. The other thing is, I think probably if there's one takeaway you should take from this video, is that realistically, just being a profitable trader and doing nothing else, you shouldn't really feel good about yourself, because there are people who really are changing lives and adding value to the world. You're actually a drain on society. I'm going to be real. In my mind, if you're just a profitable trader doing nothing else, you're just a bit of a drain on the world, kind of, So once you go from extracting value from the world to actually impacting the world in a positive way, you build a community and you change lives, you will feel fulfilled, you will have stuff to do in your free time, and you will make way more money as well, which is just a win-win-win-win-win. So this is the capital flywheel, right? You have this in your brain right now, but it's a nice little visual, right? So right now you're just scaling your trading income. But if you had an info business on the side where you're teaching people how to become profitable, you would get the profits from that, have a bigger trading account, have more impressive results, get more sales for the info business, and then it repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. And flywheel is the perfect word to describe that, because there's so much synergy between that. And it is actually kind of a cheat code that I'm kind of jealous of, because I'm not a profitable trader. So, you know, like imagine in 12 months, like if you had a trading info business right now doing 10K a month, let alone the 120K extra that you would have had, imagine what you could do by investing that 120K into your trading account and then compounding that even more. That would, you know, there's a lot of opportunity cost there as well. The next thing people say is that I don't want to be an influencer, I don't want to make content all day. But what you don't realize is that you're already doing this stuff. You just need to put a camera in front of yourself. You're already day trading. Just do it with a fucking camera on instead, you know? Like there's not much extra work involved, for being real. So yeah, and you know, we'll get into, there's much more in-depth stuff on the content on our YouTube channel, because our YouTube channel is obviously all about growing trading info businesses. But you know, all you got to do really is one short form post a day, literally an hour of day work max, an hour of work a day max, and then 1 or 2 YouTube long form videos a week, right? Which, I mean, this video took me maybe an hour and a half to build the presentation, and then recording it's going to take me 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes kind of thing. So yeah, all you need is the content, and then really you need a funnel and a solid offer, a good funnel that actually converts, you know, email marketing, VSL, how to write the copy, you know, how to structure the offer so that people actually buy, how to generate the leads from social media, and that's all you need. So, you know, I mean, you can clip your best trades, you can do, you know, trade breakdowns and teaching concepts and countering common misconceptions in your short form. And then long form, you can do weekly trade recaps and just frame them as how I made X amount this week, you know, trading NQ, whatever you want to do. It's actually super simple stuff. Like our clients who, you know, I mean, we have some clients who make 150K a month, 200K a month from trading info business plus prop firm affiliate, stuff like that. The long form videos that they do, like Dodgy, for example, is literally just pull up trading view, turn on OBS, and just explain the trades, why you took the trades, and the strategy and the entry model and stuff like that, right? So it's actually pretty simple to do the content side of things. The funnel really, I mean, can get very, very in depth. I mean, there's a lot of metrics and kind of a lot of copywriting skills that goes into that stuff. The product side of things is quite easy, but actually converting the sales is where most people get it really wrong, and miss out on a lot of revenue. But in your community, like if you're a day trader, this is all you need to do, you know? So just live trading, like literally just stream your screen in a Discord stage channel, reply to your members if you want, you know, send out weekly recaps in there, daily trade recaps, alerts if you want. We don't really like framing products that way, because if you have a bad trading month and all your customers are just taking alerts, then you churn a lot of people. Whereas if you frame it educationally, you attract better customers who will get better results, churn less, right? But you know, I could talk for fucking hours about that stuff. And right now is the best time to do this, because the info industry is growing a lot right now. I think it grew 14% in terms of, you know, all of the GDP in the info industry, e-learning, online education, whatever you want to call it, 14% in 2024. And then obviously, if you don't wait, if you wait and you don't start an info business, realistically, let's say you were making 15K a month, which isn't going to happen overnight. It takes work, obviously. But, you know, the difference between that and that is what it is costing you to not have an info business as well as scaling your trading. So yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of numbers there. That's all boring stuff. So either path A, just focus on your trading and scale that up and grow your income slower while adding no value to the world. Or path B, scale your income quicker, help people, have better psychology, have a secondary source of income. As we all know, the average millionaire has 7 sources of income, is a well-known number. So yeah, by the way, there's the next video in the description goes through all the systems you need to do all of this stuff much more in depth, goes through a lot more of the technical, tactical stuff of how to actually start and scale a trading info business. So check out that video if you're down. But yeah, thanks for watching.